Hi guys, it's Mike. Today I'm back with a rainbow forest. And here's the card I made for Carline Design, but it was inspired by a card I made earlier, this one, with Longfont stuff for a challenge. And it's okay, I mean you can use whatever you have. I have this line of trees in the verticale kerst from Carline Design, and I'm making sure it's really straight by using my ruler, which is a triangular ruler, triangle. I use it at the edge of my door. It was off screen, I'm sorry about that, but then you can see it later when I do it on the paper. And I'm using two kinds of ink to get my rainbow. I use Memento dewdrops and Card Deco inks. And at the end I have put them in screen so you can pause it if you want. But of course you can use whatever color you have. And yeah, that wasn't my first card. I kept having hairs or fuzziness from dirty towels. I tried to clean my stamps in between colors, and one was really wet, one chamois, and then the other one was dusty, I guess. So because I want to be really straight and perfect, well, as perfect as possible, I don't want fuzziness. I hate those. You mess up my stamping. But yeah, I'm using all the colors in the rainbow. There's 9 colors because I felt it needed to be an uneven number. And some I stamped twice. The yellow was really good in one go actually. And others I just feel it needs second stamping. And you can see my tree is not going all the way to the left, but that's okay because I'm going to cut it later. And see, I measured my stamp, it's 8 millimeters, and I'm using the rulers on the stamping tool to move it up 8 millimeters all the time. And well, what can I say more than that? You can put your paper in the middle and make the trees go all the way to the edge, but that's very dangerous when you want to move it up. I even tried it with my magnet, but I didn't trust myself, so I rather cut it off into a little panel, and then I can make it as big as I want. Yeah, for visual purposes, I think my red started way too high up on the panel, but I measured. You can see 9 colors, 9 centimeters and a little bit maybe. Then yeah, I wanted some space below it, and there wasn't enough room at the top to make it look nice. So that's another reason why I'm cutting it and then trimming it to fit my card base. And on hindsight, maybe my blues should have been the other way around. But yeah, they look very similar. I got confused from the box. I should have written them down, but I didn't. So when you put these really long strips back like that, you might put a bend in it, and then when you try to use them again, the bend stays. It's like memory stamps, memory foam stamps. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm looking off screen because I think it needs to be lower. So I'm just going to cut it into a layer. And first I'm just trimming around the trees. But then I felt there wasn't a big enough border at the sides. It was a bit skimpy compared to the bottom and the top. So to make it feel like it's more, see, balanced. Yeah, I'm going to cut my trees in half, and I'm doing that on both sides so they look the same. And I like it that it's half. You can of course just maybe trim off one tree and start with a whole tree, but it looks better. And yeah, I'm showing that you can of course stamp the whole background if you like, but I think this is bright enough. I'm mounting it with foam tape just to give it some ideas. And Carline Design has a stamp as well, Elegante Kerst. but I'm using the die. And if you want to stamp it, do so before you put it on foam tape, because that might mess up your stamping, and after all that work you don't want to, I'm quite sure. See, I'm trying to put it straight, but then I show you again with the ruler to the side, and then you can tuck it in. And I think I put it at the same height, but I just checked, it's a little bit lower. the rest I should have maybe 1/2 centimeter more, but yeah, I was looking at it, getting it straight and not where it was. But I like it, it's fine. You can do this of course also all in one color if you prefer, or maybe in ombre in greens, like all different kinds of tree species. Well, yeah, grays, like a misty forest. And then yeah, you can put it where you want. I want it on there, and I'm putting it on a slant because it's very hard to see if it's straight, and because the trees are dead straight now, you don't want to mess up your stamping or your sentiment cutting there. And yeah, I forgot to weed a few bits, but now it looks like it's intended to be on a slant. So of course I did that on purpose. I meant to do that from the beginning. If you feel that on the bottom there's too much white space, you could stamp it there, but then yeah, it's two different elements. I don't like it. And I'm putting on 3 glittery enamel dots. These are from Marianne Design, but anyway, you have will do, and they're called dewdrops because they're clear and transparent but glittery. It's so pretty. Just to add a little bit of interest on the bottom there. I'm tucking it a little bit underneath the foam, one on top and one on the bottom. So there's my card finished for today. Next week it's Christmas, and then it's New Year's Eve. I may or may not publish anything, depends on how I feel and how much time I have, but I would like to thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!